What is up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Menace, and today we are coming in with a banger of a video, a true hoot and a holler. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to talk to you guys about the first motherfucking time in which your boy got crossfaded. Okay, I gotta take you guys back to like motherfucking end of summer, maybe September-ish, August, September of 2022, okay? Your boy is vibing, okay? He's bored as fuck. He starts texting the homies, We're at this time, the homies were fucking Walter, obviously, and another kid, Logan, okay? If you guys have paid attention across my videos, you guys know who Logan is. He's been in one or two, whatever the case may be. So, fucking, we make these plans to go over to fucking like this big park area within this town, my town or whatever. And so we all make the plans. We get off of school. At this time, it was like maybe sophomore year, you know what I mean? Like low key the beginning of sophomore year, and Logan already had his license plus a car. So how it all worked out was we all left school, hopped in his whip, and we started driving, At this time, I was living with my uncle. Okay, I wasn't living with my uncle, but like every Tuesday and every other weekend, I'd go over to my mom's house. My mom lived with my uncle. Now, my uncle was my motherfucking weed supplier, okay? So he would always be the hookup, okay? He had the strongest fucking weed like known on planet Earth when I was fucking 16, 15, 16. Okay? This motherfucker would whip out the craziest shit, okay? Whatever the case may be. So I had a little baggie of what we called Nick shit. Yeah, whatever the case may be. Fucking Nick shit. And I had a little baggie full of it. And Logan was a big drinker, okay? He doesn't really smoke much, okay? If you listen to the other Logan videos, he takes what's called a phantom rip, okay? Where he goes, he takes the pen or, the blunt, the joint, the bong, and will just like hold the lighter up to it, act like he's puffing, breathe it in, and then immediately blow it out, and there's like no smoke that comes out of it. So it's a phantom rip. You feel me? It's almost like a ghost rip, whatever the case may be. So he's not a big weed smoker, all right? In comparison to me and Walter, okay? Me and Walter, we were certified, okay? We weren't necessarily like gun ho smokers, you know what I mean? We weren't stoners or anything. I didn't really become a big stoner until end of high school-ish, end of high school, early adulthood, whatever the case may be. But we were at this time, we were dabbling. You feel me? We knew what it was kind of like, whatever the case may be. Now, or not Walter, fucking Logan has the bright idea to bring a little flask. Now, in this flask, he has this fucking wine. Or not wine. What the fuck am I talking about? Whiskey, okay? I'm sorry, I got a little stoned before this video, and I'm really just pumped up to make this shit, okay? I love making content for y'all. So, whatever the case may be, fucking Logan pulls up into the fucking little park area. You know what I mean? And now this park is not just like a general, like it's got a slide or whatever. I'm talking this park is pretty big, okay? About 3 miles around the entire fucking thing, right? You got like a football field, you got like tennis courts, a couple baseball fields, then obviously, little playgrounds and shit sprinkled in within. Whatever the case may be. So he pulls up to the parking lot, and we start just walking, around the fucking park, that 3 mile radius. And he brings out his flasks. Now, Logan was always a big, he needed to hide shit. He always felt like he was on the run or some shit. Okay, so he would always hide his flask like in his sock or some shit. Or he'd be like, "Hold on, let me just pull it out of my ass real quick." And you're like, "Okay, hopefully it doesn't smell or whatever." You get the fucking gist. So he whips it out of his sock and shit. Fucking starts undoing it. He takes a little swig, passes it to Walter. Again, Walter likes to get fucked up. We all know this at this point. He starts chugging and shit. Okay, passes it over to me. I take a couple little sips out of the little water bottle or whatever, and we start walking. We're having a great time. We light up a fucking J, and we're all just passing it. You know what I mean? At this point, the alcohol's kind of hitting. I get that like warm, fuzzy feeling through my veins. You feel me? That just like that little just like across your entire body. Your fucking the core of yourself is just a little bit warmer. And then mixed with the weed, dude, I was fucking rolling. I was having a blast, okay? We're all sitting here joking, laughing, having a great time. And we just keep taking swigs off this flask or water bottle or whatever the case may be. And you know what? I'm not a big drinker. I don't really like the taste of it, okay? Those of you on my channel, y'all probably know that, okay? Y'all know that I don't really like drinking that much. But Walter and Logan, oh shit. They love it. I mean, not they don't love it, but you get what I'm saying. Especially Logan, he's big into that. Whatever the case may be, eventually we get to this little bench, right? And we're all sitting here, we're talking, and we're like, man, our legs kind of hurt. Like, low key, like, I'm kind of tired of walking. And Logan's like, you know what? Let's just go back to my truck. We'll sit in the little bed aspect of it, and we'll just sit there and talk. I'm like, okay, I'm down. So we walk, the rest of the fucking way, about another mile and a half, and we get back to Logan's truck. And we start sitting in there and we're just, shooting the shit. I'm taking a couple more swigs of this fucking whiskey water bottle, okay? I'm just, I'm having a fucking good time. I'm hanging out with the homies. It's golden hour, you feel me? Whatever the case may be. And Walter's like, yo, I gotta use the bathroom. And we're like, okay, well, there's no bathroom like really like nearby. I mean, there's a porta potty if you walk like 20, not 20 minutes, but if you go down a ways, there's a little bit of a porta potty for like, soccer games and shit. So he's like, yeah, I bet I'm gonna go use the porta potty. And, he's not a fucking girl, so none of us need to go with him. So he leaves, whatever the case may be. And me and Logan, we're just sitting there talking. We're shooting the shit, laughing, joking. And I don't know how much time had passed, okay? A decent chunk of it, because eventually me and Logan kind of look at each other and we're like, how fucking long is he gonna take in the bathroom? So we start spamming his line, you feel me? We start just, kind of texting Walter being like, where the fuck are you? You know what I mean? Like, where did you get lost? Did you fall in? Like, what happened? No response. So now me and Logan are kind of starting to think like, yo, did this bitch get kidnapped? We're kind of out of it, right? We're a little stoned and shit. All of a sudden, we see Walter leave the fucking porta potty and start walking back up to us, and we're like, holy shit, fucking, he has risen. Like, fucking, what the fuck just took you so long? Walter comes back with the biggest smile on his fucking face, and he just like walks over to us. Mind you, it's all dudes, and just looks us directly in our eyes and says, "Yeah, I just jerked off in that porta potty." Okay, fucking nothing like public indecency. Gotta love it. So whatever the case may fucking be, we're like, okay, we just committed a crime. We gotta head the fuck out of here. Now, Logan is an experienced drunk driver, okay? I'm talking, if there was a gold star to be given to anybody that I know for drunk driving, it's to go to that motherfucker, okay? He has driven drunk probably more times that I've driven high. And that's something to really say. You feel me? Whatever the case may be, we hop in his whip. Now, Logan is a big country kid, right? And so he turns on this fucking like hippy dippy fucking good ass fucking, what is it, Billy Strings? Fucking puts on this Billy Strings, and we're just sitting there and we're just driving through our hometown, watching the trees pass. Again, it's golden hour. And I'm telling you, dude, it's the most majestic thing ever. Almost psychedelic. So psychedelic that I look behind me. I'm sitting shotgun, Logan's driving, Walter's sitting in the back. I look behind me, and Walter just looks like a fucking retarded kid on crack, okay? Like he got an extra marshmallow that day. Motherfucker's just sitting there drooling at the mouth, looking outside, and he's just like, this is so peak. Whatever the case may be, we go back to Logan's house, and we start just chilling, talking. I think we might have whipped out some fishing poles, but whatever the fucking case may be, I digress. I hope you guys really appreciate this video. I know it was kind of short, but you know what? You guys aren't here to listen to me yap for fucking 30 minutes, okay? You guys like the short fucking videos. I digress. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. Have a wonderful day. Bye.